Hey everybody, Rich Lovell with the Vacaville Baseball Barn, Master Instructor of the Epstein Hitting System and Online Hitting Academy. If you haven't done so already, please hit the subscribe button and don't forget to share it with your friends and family, and then don't forget to hit the notifications button in order to get future videos. So, watching a bunch of videos, reviewing a lot of videos, I got a question one time about the ground reaction force and how that applies to the baseball swing. You hear it talked about in golf swing all the time. And this is something that we spend some time on because this is one of two ways that we can create bat speed and power. And what I want to do today is something a little bit different, maybe get a little bit more in detail and maybe call it crazy detail in how the back foot and front foot get involved to create ground reaction force. That would also include our legs, obviously. So as we think about it, if we think about Isaac Newton and his laws of physics and so forth, and the third law when he talks about for every action, there's got to be an equal and opposite reaction. Well, think of this. If I'm transferring energy from my back side, and if we really focus in and we say our back foot here, and then as I build energy into my back foot by sitting into my back hip, I'm really pushing into the ground more with my back heel. Now keep in mind, we're really going to talk about center. Our ankle is basically the center of our balance for our feet. So even that, I'm going to kind of push a little bit into my back heel, and then as my front foot comes up and my body falls forward, let me back up just a little bit, and as my body falls forward, I'm going to transfer that energy from the back foot into the front foot, and as my foot pushes in and I go through my swing, this leg, my front knee, is going to straighten up as my back leg comes through. Now, something that's really important to think about, and at least keep in mind, is as I create this ground force and then the ground reaction force comes up, I've got to maintain flex in my back leg. If I don't, I'm pushing straight up, and now I'm losing some of that energy of going into my front leg. And as I get here, notice how my back leg stays flexed. As I'm pushing in with my front foot, that's what causes me to make the appearance of I'm leaning backwards, is this tilt. So I'm pushing to the ground kind of forward, which is pushing my body backwards just a little bit. That allows my bat to come through with the most energy possible. And if I do it with or without a stride, it doesn't really matter. If I get into it with no stride, it's just a rock, sit back in my back foot, and then forward and come back through and make contact. If I do it with a stride, it's the same thing. I just come through and make contact. The appearance of that tilt is my front leg pushing in, my front knee straightening up, and then as my back knee maintains this tilt, this angle, and I maintain that flex, I'm there. If not, I'm gonna look like this, all my energy is going up, and I lose any bat speed and power that I might have created to trying to create this ground force and ground reaction force. Hope that helps you out. Maybe that'll give you a little better understanding of creating a little bit more power. If you have any questions about it, make a comment. And don't forget, if you like this video, give me a good thumbs up and like. Share it with your family, friends, coaches, and teammates.